All right, we're back at Disneyland.
It is Friday the 13th, 2020.
And speaking of Friday the 13th weirdness, this is probably the strangest Friday the 13th that Disneyland has ever had.
Because tonight at midnight, Disneyland will face the longest closure it has had in its 65-year history.
Due to the worldwide spread of the COVID-19 coronavirus and the precautionary measures put in place by the state of California, Disneyland here, along with every other major theme park in Southern California,
is suspending its operations until the end of the month at least,
as a precautionary measure in order to slow down the spread of the virus.
Now, I believe the Disneyland Hotel stays open for 2 more days.
But as for the happiest place on earth itself, Disneyland,
well, this is the last chance to get a glimpse
before it shuts down completely and entirely for weeks.
Good old Jimberly here will finally get some much-needed alone time.
Tilly here at the Main Street Cinema can finally take that dream vacation she's been waiting for.
And hordes of Disneyland-obsessed annual pass holders will have to find something else to do. Now, there has been no spread of the virus here. So far, no one who has visited here or who works here
has even come into contact with anyone with the virus.
But what this is a preventative measure.
So that not only does that not happen here, but this way Disneyland is joining in the greater nationwide effort to slow down big gatherings
and a lot of public interaction, handshaking, coughing, sneezing, drooling,
in the hope that they can slow down the spread of the virus enough that when everybody eventually gets it, it won't be all at once and overwhelm health services and hospitals and things like that. Now, the state of California issued a ban on gatherings of, I think, more than 250 people, and Disneyland almost immediately
made the announcement they were going to shut down for a couple of weeks.
And it only took about 20 minutes more for Walt Disney World to announce that they were going to be shutting down the parks on the East Coast as well in a few days.
And then just a little bit later, when it was morning in Europe, we heard the official announcement that Disneyland Paris would be shutting down. So basically, for the first time ever,
every Disney park in the entire world will be shut down at the same time for a long time.
Weird.
Anyway, then we heard that all the Universal parks were shutting down, SeaWorld was shutting down. Last but not least, we heard that Knott's Berry Farm was closing up shop.
And then today, just before I got here, I was at my son's school,
and they made the announcement, no school for 3 weeks, and then
spring break. So really, no school for over a month.
Let me tell you, there was jubilation today.
Anyway, I've sort of been incognito a little bit last couple of days, last week or so.
And that's because I've been doing accounting for taxes and dealing with doctors, going to the dentist. I had 2 crowns. I found out I got to get cortisone shots into my spine. Ooh, and super fun,
a surgery on my wrist.
So basically, I've been shutting down for maintenance mode recently myself. And then my plan for the next couple of weeks was to do some stuff at Knott's Berry Farm and Disneyland.
But now it looks like that plan is going to have to change a little bit.
Ooh, one last sick pick. Oh, sick. Kind of strange because my kid's birthday is this month, and so is mine, as a matter of fact, just in a week or 2.
We had some travel plans, but now everybody's birthday is canceled.
So I have no idea what's going to go on for the next couple of weeks or so. We'll have to play it by ear.
By the way, it has been very rainy, very soggy, very moist
here in the old West at Disneyland.
The crowds have been light and low.
I mean, really, if it weren't for that meddling virus,
this would be a fantastic time to visit.
But unfortunately, like I said, everything is closing down. Anyway, having just left the school like I was talking about, and being on my way to another engagement, let's say,
I thought I might as well come down
and take one last loving look at Walt Disney's original Magic Kingdom. Definitely kind of a strange thing for it to be closed. I mean, I've lived here my whole life.
And I mean, like a stone's throw away. I grew up right here.
And Disneyland really is a cornerstone of our community. I mean, other than 9/11, I can't really remember many Disneyland closures. Maybe some temporary ones because of earthquakes.
But this is certainly a unique event.
Just like those couple of times I was at Disney World and they closed down for hurricanes.
It is definitely very strange to be here in the Magic Kingdom or at Disneyland knowing that it's going to close because of a serious concern.
And yet to see such a beautiful, happy place, happy music playing, smiling faces everywhere.
Beautiful crowd situation. Look at this. Let me give you the 360. You ever seen it like this out here, right in front of the castle?
It's a great day for a fun pick for the fam.
Dang, even I might get in on the selfie game.
Ooh, what a fun one. Anyway, I'm just gonna take one last beautiful longing look at Sleeping Beauty Castle here.
Maybe take one last little peek
underneath the castle inside Fantasyland.
Yep, still here.
And then I guess I'll
head out. What do you guys think about the whole virus closure thing?
I think it's a bunch of horse pucky. Oh, be quiet, Wilbur. You know it makes a bunch of horse sense. Well, that's true. Besides, it ain't Disney's fault. California made them an offer they couldn't refuse. I don't get it. I've never seen that movie.
You know, it's kind of a funny thing. Every time I think I'm gonna head down to Disneyland for just 15, 20 minutes, since it's so close to my house, once I actually get here and I'm inside, hearing the atmospheric music, seeing the theming, and especially when I find out that it's not very crowded, it gets really ridiculously hard to just tear myself away. I got a lot of stuff to do. There's no point really sticking around till midnight and jostling with the crowd of people who want to be the last one out. So I guess it's time to head home. Goodbye, Snow White. Goodbye, Grumpy's Rumpy. I'm gonna make a wish that everybody stay healthy and safe out there. And after that, I guess I've done my duty.
I can go home and
Sleep. Wow. I've mainly just had a lot of questions like, what do you think about this? Are you surprised by it? Do you think it's the right move? And for the most part, I think it's a good idea to try to slow things down. There are a lot of people who won't be at risk, and hopefully these measures and stuff like this will make it not as serious as it's been in other places. But mainly, I don't know. I think it's important to listen to the experts and hear what they suggest. And if shutting down was on the experts' menu, well, better safe than sorry. All right, gang. That's really it for me. I do have some ideas and plans for things we can do during all the shutdowns, so stick around and stay tuned. I promise you haven't heard the last of me yet. And if you didn't know, there are over 1,000 videos on this YouTube channel, over 1,000 other episodes you can watch if you're bored or stuck at home. I'm wishing you all the best health and happiness, good luck, and yeah, that's about all I can add. I'm gonna grab one last container of Disneyland popcorn for the road. Cheers, everybody, and see you guys a little later. So good. Worth the risk, as they say. Now I'm gonna have to have microwave popcorn. It's not the same. Oh, it's crow time.
time to go home and sleep well.
Wait a minute, isn't a whole pack of crows called a murder? If it isn't, I don't want to be told that it's ravens or something. Because otherwise I could say, it's getting a little murdery out here. No! Incidentally, there was just about nobody here until 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's now almost 7. And now all the annual pass holders are pouring in to fight over who goes out last. I don't want to be part of the fight, so I'm just going to enjoy my popcorn and get out like I was saying. But actually, this is actually a little break in the stream. Quite a stream of incoming human beings. Crazy. There's no props for being last or first. Just enjoy yourself. Have fun with your life, people. But pretty cool, though. Pretty strange, interesting day. Anyway, expect updates. See you later. Oh, Instagram. If you didn't know, Instagram. Also the podcast. In the description. Read it in the description. I'll see you later.